Shepard Commander, the Creator Fleet is firing upon this vessel. Without barriers, this ship will be destroyed. We must evacuate.
We need to get to the escape pods.
I need to get some ammo.
Intelligence is via remote signal. We do not use escape pods.
Suggestions?
Geth fighters are docked in a portside fighter bay.
Wait a second, if you don't use escape pods because if they don't use escape pods because they're software and they can just transfer their software, why do they have ships that can hold...
Shepard to fleet. Hold fire. I repeat, hold fire.
They're not responding.
Damn it.
Shepard Commander, we have taken control of docking protocols.
We'll be right there.
Why do they have ships that can hold their physical Geth forms? Why wouldn't they just upload their software into the ships? That doesn't entirely make sense. I mean, I guess...
From the upper level.
The door's shutting. Double time, people.
I'm already
We'll
there.
make it.
I mean, I guess, on the other hand, it allows them to bail out in their physical forms if the ship gets destroyed, meaning they don't have to sacrifice themselves at all, and there's still more salvageability. Yeah, okay, that sounds plausible
We're
to me.
leaving in a Geth fighter. Transmitting rendezvous coordinates.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
We're fine. Go.
And I guess it allows them to drop more troops, so it's kind of like a, I don't know the word for it, but basically a troop carrier is the best word I could come up with. A support shuttle, I suppose? Where it carries a certain amount of troops, flies over the attack zone, and drops the troops, and then flies away and then continues its attack. That sort of ship, whatever the name is for that thing.
They fired on the Dreadnought while you were on board?
I
They were
know.
supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead,
I know. Admiral Garrow's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
we haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Quarians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Alright, Garrel, I'm remembering that name because he's getting a punch in the face.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military, you understand that.
I understand that you wasted your chance to withdraw safely.
The Dreadnought was a
I said I was doing it. I don't care
You
if it's a
jeopardized
renegade
your
option.
mission
I'm
and
doing
your
it.
people.
I'm punching the guy
Get
in
the
the
hell
face.
off my
Okay,
ship.
I'm punching the guy in the gut. Because he almost killed me.
Shepard, I understand you're angry.
He
If I
almost
didn't
killed
need your
me.
fleet,
He nearly got us killed, Ron.
You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
you said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Koris sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
This is bad.
What the hell is this?
It's not what it looks like.
Wait,
I promise.
wait! Everybody calm down. Its name is Legion. It helped me destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find
No.
a weakness in the Geth consensus.
No. Just no.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about it?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits.
No.
Are off the table.
How many times do I have to say no?
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades.
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Garrel. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator life ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Yeah, there are more important things going on than Admiral Anderson right now. Thank you very much, though. Just, tell him to leave a message after the beep. Beep. Ooh. Hello. What's this?
Edie, can you clean this up?
This is the Konesh. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed. Can anyone hear this? We have Geth fighters incoming. Please, if anyone can hear this, we need help. We have hull breaches. Life support failing.
Psst. You did hear all of that, right?
Ron, the Konesh is getting swarmed by Geth fighters.
Damn it. Interceptors, divert to the Konesh. Thank you, Commander. If you hadn't enhanced that signal, we'd have lost the ship.
The button was right over there. You could have done it. You just decided to ignore it. I guess, to be fair, this isn't your ship and you're not going around pushing buttons that aren't yours. But at the same time, you could have asked somebody. I mean, hell, if I just decided to walk off as if I was ignorant or something, which is totally possible, things would have gone a very different way. Hold on. I actually just want to check. Ooh, our total military strength. I mean, okay. We've gone from 50% to a total of 56%. I'll be honest, we weren't that effective in our multiplayer sessions. But it's still a better results than before. Our effective military strength is still very, very poor, though. Total military strength, 4,396. Effective military strength of 2,461. I am going to need to play a lot of multiplayer, ladies and gentlemen, if I ever want to catch that up to about 5,000. That's what we really need at the end of this. But fortunately, there's more of the game to go, and I can get that readiness rating way up there. Plus, we've still got a different DLC to tackle, which is the Omega DLC, which, that's going to be fun. That's going to be its own little entity. Do we want to talk to some people first? Yeah, let's talk to some people. Ron, what's up? What are you thinking?
The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust. What do you need?
I just wanted to see what you had to say.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships? Admiral Chorus commands them. It survived his crash landing on Rannoch. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Tally said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
Ooh. I don't know if I want to say that's crazy. That is smart in my opinion. It makes them a more formidable force. Although I have a funny feeling that's against some rules, regulations, laws, something along those lines, which will be discussed if we choose that's crazy.
You've converted them into dreadnoughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Ferrixon.
There we go.
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is food cultivation.
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be, I'll apologize once this war is over.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever we must to win.
I like how it looks like she's got bullets or something on her wrists over there. Like, I don't know, she's an admiral. I don't figure she's out there fighting on the front lines, although I suppose there is possibly the eventuality that it might happen, so she's prepared. I don't know. Overall, I think it's a nice design aesthetic.
What can you tell me about Admiral Garrel's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
And Admiral Zen. It's funny that you can't ask about the other admirals, although we did learn about them in Mass Effect 2. Although we learned about Admiral Zen as well. I'm curious as to what Ron has to discuss now about Admiral Zen.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
Hang on. Okay, wait. What fleet does Tali command, considering she's an admiral now? I want to know that.
You're not worried about her losing perspective, given her interest in the Geth?
If she can save our people, she can do whatever she wants.
I really want to ask about that now. I guess maybe Tali is part of the super secret fleet, which comprises entirely of the Normandy. Which, I guess that makes sense, although she has no direct control over the Normandy. It's my ship. My baby.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Alright, so before we go anywhere, we are actually going to head down to engineering because we've got the request to make sure we do keep up checking on Javik so we don't miss out on an important scene with him concerning the memory shard. And we are also going to go down to engineering because that way we can talk to Ken and Gabby.
Commander, we've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Sion. I've updated the galaxy map.
Ooh, hold on. Can you tell me more about that?
I've added the Quarian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability.
That's actually impressive. I mean, it's the Quarians, so they're pretty damn tech savvy, and we've got a blinking green light. So we've got mail. Important. From Miranda Lawson. Shepard, I have something important to tell you. I need you... Oh, wait, she's got an Australian accent. I can't really do a subtle Australian accent. I've got something important to tell you. I need to do this in person. Can you meet me in the Commons? I'll send a nav point. No vids this time, I promise. The cure! Wait, hang on. Did we read these? I don't remember. Maybe, maybe not. Commander Shepard, I've just heard the news you cured the genophage and that some of the females from my experiments were involved. I can't tell you how good this makes me feel. There hasn't been an hour I've not thought about what happened on Tuchanka and wondered if I did the right thing. This news validates all the pain my experiments caused. I hope one day to meet the females again. Well, it's just the one female, and ask for their forgiveness. After you convinced Dr. Solis to spare me, I took his advice and opened a clinic on Omega. That was a really poor move. I thought it would help make amends for whatever suffering I caused. I had to leave when word got back to Clan Warlock. Okay. It sounds like you got out of there before Cerberus kind of took over Omega as their base of operations, which is lucky. It's really, really lucky. I guess if they had taken over Omega while he was there, we wouldn't be hearing from him. So that makes sense. Clan Warlock, and they put a bounty on my head for failing to deliver a cure. Maybe now they'll leave me alone. Maybe. No guarantees. Because, Krogans and grudges, they tend to go hand in hand. After all, there's a massive grudge between the Krogans, Solarians, and Turians after God knows how many years. I guess this is the second time you've saved my life, Commander. With sincere appreciation, Malin Heplorn. Heplorn. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, sir. Let's go out and be normal people. From Caden. You know what you need, Shepard? You need a night where you get to just hang out and try to be normal for a few... What do you mean try? I am normal. Let's get something to eat. After that, we could go down to the strip or whatever you want. Let me know. Night off. From Liara to Sony. Shepard, I thought it might be nice to spend some time away from the Normandy. I don't have anything particular in mind. Perhaps we can meet at your apartment and decide from there. Memorial service? Koliet Krios. Commander, I was somewhat surprised to receive a comm call from the Council. They would like to hold what humans call a memorial service. Where it is held does not matter so much as who attends. I would like you to be there, as well as those people in the Normandy who knew my father. I understand at human services people speak well of the dead. It seems appropriate for you to conduct this as the commander of the Normandy. To be honest, I am somewhat nervous. I might recall an inappropriate memory in front of everyone. Yeah, that could go very terribly. It could go very well, but equally very terribly. Thank you, this would mean a great deal to me. How do we reply yes? Commander Shepard, your presence has been requested concerning an incident involving a Krogan identified as Grunt. Damn it, Grunt. What did you do? Please report to C-Sec officer on patrol on the Silversun Strip for additional details. Grunt! From Steve Cortez, Shepard. Now that we've got a little downtime on the Citadel, I wanted to share something with you. I'm taking the shuttle down to the Silversun Strip. Meet me there. Okay. That sounds a little ominous. It's Cortez. He couldn't do us any harm, right? Or has this nice guy this nice guy routine been an act this entire time? Okay, so the important question is who first? Ken and Gabby, that wasn't really that big of a question, or hard of a question. It's always going to be Ken and Gabby first.
What do you think about our new yeoman, Ms. Trainer?
She's not a yeoman, she's a communication specialist. And you're barking up the wrong tree, Kenneth. You're not her type.
Oh, well, perhaps you should go and talk to her then.
Maybe I should. Nobody's barking up my tree.
If it works out, be sure to take video.
I ought to smack you in the back of the head for so many different reasons. Maybe a different smack for all of the different reasons. You'd go brain dead.
Those FBA couplings you got us are still holding up.
Commander?
Soon you will realize that you two are meant to be together. God damn it. If only I could just order you to be together or go on a date or something.
Need anything, Commander?
No. I think we're all good.
Carry on, Adams.
Ooh, wait.
Aye, aye, sir.
Can we check on your family? 1 second.
Need anything, Commander?
Damn it.
Carry on, Adams.
I'm sorry,
Aye,
I'm just
sir.
torturing him now. Don't
Need
press any
anything,
buttons.
Commander?
Family.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
So nothing's changed, really, as far as I remember. The problems with playing this game multiple times, you forget what you've discussed with what characters.
Breaking now, a nightmare on Earth. Human leaders using military force on their own people. They say it's to prevent loose cannons from provoking the Reapers. But are they indoctrinated? The Resistance speaks out in the only place they can, the battle space.
That's not a good sign. You need to tell me more about this news.
Second Star Broadcasting is headhunting me. I liked their Garvik story, but seriously, I'm on the Normandy.
Thank you. That actually makes me feel really proud of the Normandy. I mean, we have no idea what your ratings are actually doing for us, and it'd be nice if we got a few more updates as to how that's actually helping us. Like, great news, Commander. We've got huge recruitment lines on this planet, this planet, and this planet. Or we've got a donation from whoever, so-and-so.
It appears I have that effect on humans. Now Quarians as well, it seems.
For what it's worth, Quarians understand what it's like to lose your home.
As I understand, that was your own fault.
What do you mean?
In my cycle, Quarians didn't need helmets to survive. You were the masters of your own planet.
That was a long time ago.
And if you hadn't given birth to the machines, you would still breathe the air that evolution intended.
I see. Liara warned me you weren't what she expected.
And nothing about this cycle is what I expected. Even primitive Quarians were considered attractive in my age. A pity no one can appreciate it now. Except for perhaps the commander?
What? How do you know?
And this is the part where I put a gun to the back of his head and blow his brains out.
They're called Geth.
Yes, a formidable opponent. Why did you allow one on this ship?
Legion helped us before.
It's still a machine.
I take it you had your own problems with AI?
The Jatil, they were as the Geth are to this cycle.
What happened?
Their creators lived on a dying world. It was beyond their ability to save. So they resorted to implants to enhance their intelligence.
I think I know where this is going.
The AI seized the physical body. It could alter the genetic material at the deepest level. In time, the offspring were molded into a slave race. Few organic traces were left. They were monsters. All machines commit treachery. The one you brought on board is no different.
You know what I find kind of funny about that story? The exact same thing happened to the Protheans, and now they're the Collectors. I kind of feel like bringing that fact up after he was so rude to Tali. I really wish that was an option. Be rude to Javik. Tell him that's exactly what happened to your species. Nice work.
Maybe. But he's not like the other Geth.
You can't know that. They are more alien than you and I are to each other.
Just because Legion isn't like us doesn't mean he can't be trusted.
You're wrong. Throw it at the airlock.
How can you be that certain?
Organics do not know how we were created. Some say by chance, some say by miracle. It is a mystery. But synthetics.
No, we created them.
And they know we are flawed.
Why do you say that?
They are immortal. We are not. They see time as an illusion. We are trapped by its limitations. Above all, machines know the reason they were created.
EDI might disagree with that, but I see your point.
They serve a purpose, while we search aimlessly for ours. In their eyes, organics have no reason to exist. Do not trust them, Commander.
Honestly, I disagree with you. That's assuming that synthetics think that they are perfect. It's just a matter of the fact that they can actually upgrade themselves to make them better. But at no point will any of them reach perfection. And if they do, then they're just as deluded as some organics are.
I can't believe there isn't some way for us to coexist. We made them.
And then gave them the power to surpass you. There is room for only one order of consciousness in the galaxy. The perfection of the machines or the chaos of the organics. Throw the machine out of the airlock, Commander.
That was a look of hell's no. I'm not doing that to my buddy. Hell, I like Legion a lot more than I like you, so if it had to be one of you out of the airlock, I'm sorry to say it, Javik, but it would probably be you. Okay, I think what we're actually going to do is check up on all the crew. We might as well. We're going around talking to people. Now's a good opportunity. Let's go down to the shuttle bay first, I think.
I'm liking the new you, Esteban. It's about time you loosened up a little.
Not sure how drinking mezcal late into the night makes me a better crewman.
How does it not? Gives you heart. You need heart to fight this kind of war.
A heartburn, maybe. Seriously, could we at least get some decent tequila?
Hey, you're the procurement specialist. Set us up.
The man makes a good point, and also I've actually realized that I don't have any more time to record, so we'll have to get on to talking to all of the lovely crew members on board the Normandy next time.